Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you're watching this as a live stream, please do smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Let me know what you think in the live chat. And if you're watching this as a playback, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up if you go on to enjoy. Really does help your boy out. So if you could do that, would be much and greatly appreciated. And obviously in the comments, let me know what you think. Obviously, I'm doing this as a live stream, but the comments are always there for you guys to have an opinion. I say it all the time, and I'm sorry if it's boring, but generally, the reason it's called the Bayern View is to have your view, and that's obviously why we bring fans here on the Bayern, on this Bayern fan channel. So yeah, big up to everyone. As always, check out the socials above. Big up Bernie behind me, yeah, man. So I know that there currently is a Jamaica game on, I believe. So yeah, I'm not watching that obviously, but I know some people will be. But we're going to be talking about Jonathan Tah. Now, to be honest, I don't really know. Like, I know why we're talking about Jonathan Tah, but we really shouldn't be talking about this particular part of the deal or whatever you want to say, because realistically, what I'm about to read is so stupid. Like stupid's not actually the word. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. But yeah, as always, thank you. No, pause that. As always, thank you for the constant support on the channel. It means a lot. We're doing ridiculous views again. Obviously, I know there is a hell of a lot of streams, but no matter how many streams there are, whatever, the Bayern View is continually growing, which is obviously a good thing. So yeah, big up to everyone. Like I said, we're getting closer and closer to 3.5k. We only just hit 3.4k. So yeah, big up to everyone. But yeah, let's talk about what's going on. So if we go out of this one, as you can see here, I don't even understand, to be honest with you. I really don't. Right, let's go like that. So basically, what's being said, as you can see here, is obviously we're talking about Jonathan Tah. Make sure to smash the thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, let's go. So Bayern's initial bid for Jonathan Tah was 18 million euros fixed, plus 2 million in add-ons, rejected outright by Leverkusen. Tah has told Leverkusen that he's determined to leave the club and he will not extend his contract. His decision to move to Munich is definite. As a deserving player for the club, Tah expects Leverkusen to not deny him the chance and compromise with a 25 to 30 million being the convincible price. Max Oil, Christopher Freeland, and Vincent Kompany have all made Tah their desired target. Now, a lot of people aren't going to be happy with this one. We're talking about Jonathan Tah again. What does that mean? Well, it means that the lit's probably still going to go. Unfortunately. Right. But the reason I was laughing at the start of this and so on is the fact that Bayern Munich offered 18 million for Jonathan Tah, who was one of the better centre-backs in the league. It's so dumb. I don't understand why we've done that, to be honest with you. I really don't. You know, he's supposed to be estimated player value of around 30 million. And they just went and bid it 18 million. With obviously the add-ons being 2 million, so like 20 million for him. Again, this is how you haggle. This is that, you know, I don't mind Bayern doing this at all. You know what I mean? But it's just so dumb. It makes no sense why we have gone to haggle. And like haggling's one thing. Like if you're trying to get him for like 19 million, you know, let's say he's a 20 million player, and you're trying to get him for 19 million, so a million cheaper or whatever, then fair enough. You're haggling little prices, but this is ridiculous. The guy's like 30 million and they're trying to get like 12 million off the deal. It's just so stupid. But to be fair, I find it absolutely hilarious. I will not lie. So yeah, it's just so dumb. Don't get it whatsoever. But yeah, like it says, the initial bid for Jonathan Tah from Bayern Munich was rejected straight up by Leverkusen because it was obviously so small. What would Tah bring to the Bayern squad? I generally don't know, mate. He's 28 years old. Maybe maybe the thing he would bring to Bayern Munich is the whole playing in the Bundesliga. He's been playing in the Bundesliga for a long time. I just don't really understand it, to be honest with you. Like, fair enough if they're trying to get a good deal, I get that. Fair enough if they want him, okay. Like, there's nothing us fans can do. Obviously, we can be pissed off and everything and hope it doesn't go through. But it just makes no sense. But yeah, like I don't get it personally. I really, really don't understand. De Ligt will become better under Vincent Kompany. Give him time. I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. I want De Ligt to stay. I really do. I'm not just saying that either. Like, I want De Ligt to be the guy at Bayern Munich, but for some reason they want to get rid of him. I still don't understand it. But yeah, I just, every time I see 18 million fixed fee, I just want to laugh. Like, obviously it's coming from Kicker, which is obviously a German source. They're not the most reliable thing, but it's just so dumb if that's what we've done. Like, it just makes no sense whatsoever that our initial bid is so low. So dumb. There was another piece of news on Tah, though. Let me find it. Let's grab that one. Why is that not working? Let's grab that one, put it there as well. Yeah, I don't get it. But yeah, I'll say it one more time and then we'll move on. So Bayern Munich's initial bid, so first bid, for Jonathan Tah has been rejected because it was 18 million plus 2 million in add-ons. And he's determined, Tah is determined that he wants to leave the club. He will not sign a brand new deal, and he's expecting Leverkusen to let him go, basically, and compromise and go with a lower price. Does that mean we're going to get him for a lower price? No. And then it's come out from Paletti Goal today that Bayern and Leverkusen remain in regular contact over the negotiations of Tah. It's ongoing. Nothing has changed. Herbal and company want the defender. Bayern and Tah are optimistic of getting the deal done in the window. The player has no plans of extending his contract at Leverkusen. So from a Leverkusen's perspective, they need to get rid of this player. But of course, they're not going to want to be disrespected like Bayern Munich are kind of doing now. So yeah, I don't get it personally. I really, really, really don't understand. He's a good player and all. I just don't think his levels are going to be anywhere near De Ligt. But if we go over on SofaScore, as you can see here, obviously he's German, right-footed, 28 years old. Obviously he's a defensive player. 28 million euros. Then if we go down, his strengths is his aerial duels. Obviously he's the defender. And that is what his average score has been, 7. So he got 7.5, 7, 7, 6, basically a 7. So he's a good player. There's no if, buts, or maybes about it. He's a good player. He's a very good player. But he isn't Matthijs de Ligt. That just is what it is. So he's been with Leverkusen since 2015. So a long ass time. Next season it will be 10 years if he was to stay there. And they picked him up for 7.5 million. In the south. There's some stuff on him with Germany and so on. If we go on his stats, I don't really care about him at the Euros, to be perfectly honest with you. Why is it not changed? Change, please. There we go. So yeah, that is his heat map. If you do want to see it, so he obviously this obviously being our box would be where Neuer was. He likes to go there, but he likes to push forward as well. If you are watching the Euros and you've watched him for Germany, I believe he's going to be suspended for the next game, I believe. Or is that Rudiger? Maybe that's Rudiger, actually. I'm not sure. But yeah, Tah likes to push up. He does it for Germany as well. There's a reason he's obviously on this. It's because he's just pushing up. I'm not massively a fan of the pushing up, but to be fair, Vincent Kompany plays with a high line and the high line system, if you want to say. So we'll have to wait and see if he expects Tah to do that as well as his centre backs, or if he would want him further back. He's not the fastest player either, Tah. He's a good player. I'm not shitting on him at all, but he's not the fastest player. He's just not. There's no point bullshitting. He's not the slowest player, but he's also not the fastest player, if that makes any sense. Right, I've clicked the wrong button. I've clicked the wrong button again. Yeah, so what, like, if you're going off of FIFA, obviously you can't go off of FIFA, but if you are, he's a slow centre-back, 67 pace. So, doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. We're talking about a video game, but just in general, the reason they give slow pace normally is because they're not the fastest players, if that makes any sense. But again, like the heat map says, he does like to push up a lot. Obviously, him being in the box here is probably from corners. So yeah, he was in the team of the week 2 times. He played 31 matches. It started 30 of them. Minutes per game of 85. He got 4 goals, expected goals of 2, so he did well getting those goals. What were those goals? Were they headers? Goals from him. So he got 2 head goals, and then he actually scored with both of his feet as well, left foot and right foot, all of them being inside the box. He had 21 shots, and he also had 5 outside the box, but again, nothing coming from it. He got an assist as well. He wasn't expected to get assists, as you can see here by the expected assists. Touches of the ball, 71.1. Big chances created of 1. Again, this guy's a centre-back. We really shouldn't be thinking like this. This is what I want to see, though. Clean sheets, 12. Interceptions per game of 0.7. Tackles per game of 0.6. Possession 1. Blah, blah, blah. Dribbles past play. Nope. Balls recovered per game of 5.2. Must be a plane going over the house or something. Clearances per game of 3. Error led to shot 1. And then if you care about any of this stuff, there's that as well. 6 yellow cards. Not too bad for all the games that he played. Again, this guy isn't a horrible player. He really isn't. But he's not the player that Bayern Munich should be trying to sign. And the fact that we're trying to sign him for such a low price as well, number one is a disrespect to Leverkusen, which, to be fair, I don't care about Bayern Munich disrespecting them because fuck them. But still, to offer 18 million as the fixed fee is mad. It generally is mad. I've got loads of tabs here. I've got about 5 to 6 tabs of videos I need to make for you guys as well, and I've already got videos on the channel, so the videos are going to keep coming fast as well. So big up to all of you as always. Again, if any of you guys are new and you smash the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, thank you for the constant support. But yeah, it's mad. Again, like I said, I don't want to lose ligt. But at this rate, it looks like we're going to lose ligt and we're going to lose Upamecano. I know people will be happy with the Upper one, but yeah, it's mad. How Vincent plays with a high line pressing system. A ball playing progressive defender is required. If we look at there aren't better defenders than ligt at the moment. I agree. Tuchel ruined his development, and again, I agree. We know how good ligt is, bro. Like, and I'm not going at you. You are literally making a great point. But yeah, I don't understand. To be honest with you, I generally think the way that they're seeing it, which is dumb, but from a money saving perspective, is basically we could get a really big fee for him. He's on a lot of wages, and then he gets injured. So they probably looked at it and been like, he gets injured a lot. He's on a lot of money. And to be fair, if we could sell him, we could probably get a lot of money for him. That's the way they're seeing it. Us fans, we don't care about the money. We really couldn't give a shit. The problem is, all we care about is that ligt stays at this club, performs well in a Bayern shirt. He's our best centre-back. And I'm 100% with you on that one. I am. But that's not the way that they're seeing it. You know what I mean? That's the way us fans are seeing it. And don't get it twisted. Some of them are fans, but they're obviously in a higher up position. So they're looking at the incomes, the outcomes, and so on and so forth, which should never be an excuse. And I'm not trying to give them excuses, but in general, you know what I mean? But yeah, we got Ito in. Kim Min-jae seems to be staying as well. So, Eric Dyer, there's no reason to get rid of him. So what we're going to have, Stanisic, Eric Dyer, Ito, and Upamecano. So that's 4. And then you bring Jonathan Tah in. That's 5. Get rid of ligt. Get rid of Upamecano. So we've got 5 centre-backs at the club, get rid of 2 of them. It's stupid, to be fair, it is. But unfortunately, I think that is what they're going to do. And again, I emphasis on the unfortunately because it generally is unfortunate. I don't know what they're doing, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Let me scroll down a minute though, because I swear there was something else said about Tah. That's just saying about that. Don't care about that right now. Where is it? And that's about Chevy Simmons. I know I've seen another piece on Tah. Where is it? Musiala. Oh, there we go. So yeah, this is coming out from Sport Build. Let me, what's it say? Share this. Yep, do that one. Bosh. So coming out from Sport Build. I'm on the wrong tab now. This is coming out 25th, so yesterday night. It says the gap between Bayern and Bayer Leverkusen's price valuation for Jonathan Tah seems to be unbridgeable. Bayern's initial bid of around 18 million was rejected after they rejected Leverkusen. Says Anton rejected Leverkusen and decided to join Dortmund. The German champions will remain firm in their position regarding Jonathan Tah. The board of Bayer Leverkusen have decided that Tah will not be sold to Bayern for anything less than 40 million euros, even if it means losing him on a free next year. That is crazy. Leverkusen are also offering Tah a new deal that would make him the team's highest earner with 8 million. Raw. Are they actually only paying those wages? That is fucking ridiculous. I did not know that their wages were that low. I understand that our wages should be a lot higher because of the players we've got and so on, but that is mad. So what are they on? Yeah, Grimaldo is one of the highest. Holy sugar honey iced tea. Where is Jonathan Tah? I don't even see him on here. So it says he's on about 50 grand. That's bonkers. That is absolutely bonkers. Right, let's go back to the stream. So yeah, that's basically what's coming out. It's just saying that they're basically they'll lose them on a free. They don't really care. But yeah, that's what's coming out about Jonathan Tah coming from Sport Build. So yeah, Bayern's first bid has and was rejected, and yeah, it's kind of crazy to be perfectly honest with you. Again, I understand where and why people are coming from with the whole de Ligt situation, and I'm with you on the whole de Ligt situation. But the way you've got to see it, my people, no matter if you want to see it this way or not, is Jonathan Tah is on 50 Gs, 50,000 euros. He's only earning around 2 million, where de Ligt's earning, I think, about 15 million. So that's, again, where they're going to see it. We don't see it. All us fans see, and we should see it this way, is the quality of the player playing for Bayern, the player playing for Bayer Leverkusen, and you're basically getting rid of a better player to bring in a worse player. That's the way the fans see it, but they're not seeing it like that. I know it's stupid. I understand the frustrations and everything, but again, Jonathan Tah is on 50,000, and Matthijs de Ligt is on a ridiculous price. So that would be why. That would be a massive why. But yeah, it's crazy. I don't really know what else there is to be said, to be honest with you. I think Jonathan Tah definitely can do well for Bayern Munich, but is he going to be that clutch player like de Ligt was? You know, de Ligt has got a bit of pace to him, and you know, at the end of the day, it's mad. Let's see what they're saying. I am a Palace fan, and you are getting a gem of Olise. He is only thing really that needs working is his weak foot. Make sure you Bayern fans take care of him. Big up, man. Big up for being in here. Thank you for your comment. 100, bro. You know, I generally don't know anything about him. All I care about is Bayern. You know, so you know, I know that Chelsea wanted him. I know that United wanted him, and I generally thought that Bayern Munich for that was generally just be thrown in the hat to get more money or whatever. You know how some of the big clubs do it. But yeah, that one's generally come out of nowhere, and the next minute we've got him. Leverkusen upper management never wants to sell to Bayern, and the tradition continues. Remember the whole... Yeah, oh no, I remember, mate. Without a doubt, Kevin, I'm with you on that one. But the problem is, if they lose him on a free, we will just pick him up on a free. Like, if we know that we're going to get him, we'll pick him up on a free, you know what I mean? It will be hard to offload the ligt considering his wages, injury concerns, and a lot of centre-backs available in the market because of the Euros. Max 35 to 40 million will be a huge loss. Yeah, and I agree in the fact that, if Bayern aren't careful, they will lose him ridiculously. He cuts in on his left foot a lot and scores bangers. I've seen some of the goals and highlights and so on. But yeah, on that one, I agree with you. Is it Daslifts? Yeah, I agree with you, mate. That's one thing that Bayern Munich have to be careful with, because you don't want to be shit on, and at the same time, yes, you're trying to get rid of 15 million a year wages for someone that's earning peas compared to it, but at the same time, you don't want to, we bought him in for, I want to say 60 odd million. You don't want to be losing that much money. You really don't, especially when the player is still quality. It's not like he's 100 years old, or if we're being realistic, 30 or older. Like, he's 24 years old from what I'm saying. He's super duper young. Still got a bag of potential. And maybe that's what they're seeing. They're seeing this guy's getting way too injured in their opinion. He can still get a lot of money for him, and we can get a lot of money off the wages. And then we have a similar player in Tah. That's what I'm thinking they are thinking. But yeah, I don't really understand, if I'm being 100%, what to even say. But yeah, we'll go through it again once more, and then we'll end the stream here. I'm a bit tired. I've been in the sun all day. I've got loads of videos to do for you guys, and we'll push from there. But yeah, big up to everyone. So let's go through this one more time. So what's saying is that Bayern Munich's initial bid for Jonathan Tah was 18 million plus 2 million in add-ons. It's been rejected outright by Leverkusen. They basically told us to piss off. Tah has told Leverkusen that he's determined to leave the club. He's leaving without a doubt. He ain't signed a new contract or anything like that. And basically, his decision to move to Munich, he wants to go to Bayern as a deserving player for the club. So basically, he's been there a long time. He showed his passion. He showed his desire to stay with them, so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. He basically wants the club that he's at the moment to compromise with Bayern, get in around 25 to 30 million for him, which is a convincible price, better than obviously 18 million. And then he's basically just saying that the people at the club want him, basically. Bear with me 1 second, man, and we'll go back through Oliseh and all of that. And yeah, then Paletti basically has just said similar things, just saying the Bayer Leverkusen and Bayern, they're in contact, and the normal negotiations are ongoing, but nothing has changed. Company and Herbal want this player. Bayern and Tah are very optimistic of getting a deal done in this particular window. The player has no plans of extending his contract, which helps Bayern. Obviously, it doesn't help them, but it does help Bayern. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I know that a lot of you guys don't want this player. I understand fully, like I've said in this stream. Yeah, it kind of is crazy. Where do you think Oliseh will line up under Bayern? Because you lot have Musiala and Sané. Well, if I'm being straight up with you, mate, he should play where Leroy Sané plays. He generally should. That's where he should play. I would have Musiala on the left. I would have him on the right, Oliseh on the right. And then if we can get Xavi Simons in, put him in at 10. That's generally what I would do. But we've got to obviously go and get those players first. I think Oliseh on the right is 100% fixed, and Musiala in the middle. Sane will have lesser chances, or he will get used on the left-hand side. Yeah, I could see that, but I just want Sane gone, to be honest with you. What's this? Can be a great option too. He is available for a 35 million. Man United can't buy him. His wages will be way lesser than Tah, and he is a better ball-playing defender who can also fill the gap. Yeah. I'm with you on that one, man. With you on that one. But yeah, big up to everyone. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed. If you have, smashed the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna go, because otherwise you're gonna see me snoring on the sofa in a minute. Because I am hella tired. But yeah, big up to everyone. Thank you for the constant support on the channel. More videos coming tomorrow. Again, if anything breaks, we'll obviously cover it, and we'll push. I don't think there's actually going to be a stream tomorrow on Euros, is there? I don't think there's any games, if I'm right by saying. So, yeah, big up to everyone. Man United are also looking at... Yeah. They are, I agree. I don't think there's any games tomorrow. But yeah, big up, man. Euro 2024. Let me look. No, there isn't. So the next game will be the round of 16 starting with Switzerland, Italy. So yeah, we'll be doing that one. We're probably going to do most of them, to be honest with you. But yeah, the opportunity. Yep. So they can buy them. Okay, interesting. But yeah, big up to everyone. Thank you for the constant support. Thank you, and yeah, good night, guys. Have a great night. Peace out.